Dead Sea.
Hi, I'm Mary. Welcome to Our Life V3. In this video, we're going to cover day 5 of my recent trip to Israel. We started the day from the hotel, the Olive Tree, and went to Bethany, where we saw Lazarus' tomb. My mom made a very wise decision in that she decided not to go down into the tomb area itself. It was very steep, uneven. It was even slick in some spots, so it would not have been a good situation for her to have climbed in and out of. Unfortunately, the audio on my camera was acting up on this day, so there were some times where I was saying something and it wasn't caught. To help with this, putting some subtitles in. From Lazarus' tomb, we traveled to the Jordan River, the baptismal place of Jesus. What struck me here was just how close we were to Jordan. You know, it almost seemed like you could just go right across the river, and I'm sure that many people do. Try to go across the river to enter into Israel and from Israel to Jordan. Due to this, they did have border security on both sides. Some additional military was seen in the area. It was more of a watch and see type of military situation, knowing that the majority of the people that are visiting this particular site aren't there to actually cross the border, but they're there to enjoy the river and see where Jesus was baptized. I lost track of my mom for a moment in the crowd of our family, but fortunately was able to see her get into and out of the river. Seems like every day I notice something a little bit quirky, and on this day it happened to be a mannequin that was outside of the baptismal site area. It was just kind of a weird sight to see. It was just totally out of place. But then as I approached it, it looked so much like my sister-in-law, Chrissy, when I first met her back in the late 80s. After leaving the Jordan River, we went to Jericho. And just outside of Jericho, we visited the Mount of Temptation. This is one of the locations where Jesus was tempted by the devil. From Jericho, we traveled to Qumran Archaeology Park. This is the location of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Archaeology Park was very interesting. It really showed the daily lives of the individuals that lived there. They definitely had a lot of faith. Water would come out from springs out of the mountain, and it would just naturally flow toward the Dead Sea. They would capture this water into aquifers and take it down to their pools and also to other cisterns and wells which were located or dug out in the area to supply them with fresh water. There were many mikvehs, which are ritual pools located in the area. There were beautiful views of the Dead Sea from the Archaeological Park. This is one location I would like to go back to at some point and spend a little bit more time. Being on tour, we got a little bit of highlights of everything, but we just didn't have the time to spend at a single location like we would if we were just touring independently. From Qumran, we traveled to the Dead Sea. The beach we visited was Kalia Beach. My mom was hesitant to walk down to the beach. It was a rather steep hill, but fortunately they had golf carts and she was able to hitch a ride on a golf cart with my uncle and cousin, and we'd take them down to the beach area. They're so close. All they have to do is come just a little bit further and they'll be down here. Because what's behind me? That's right, the Dead Sea. Looks heavenly, doesn't it? Well, couldn't get the mama to come down, so she stayed behind up there somewhere. Not even sure where now. There were many people out in the water floating, and also just putting the mud from the sea onto their bodies. All this salt.
All right, water feels so soft. It's a lovely, lovely feeling. Feels soft, and it's, I don't know, it remains on you in its softness. See?
To me, it felt like I imagine an inside of a water softener would feel like. The water was just really dense. You just feel it. It wasn't like it just ran off. It stayed on.
The Dead Sea, it's a happening place.
I did catch back up with my mom. She wisely found a nice tent area to sit in while all of my cousins went out into the water. So she enjoyed the shade because it was rather hot there at the sea. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. Next up, Day 6, Jerusalem. If you'd like to see more of our videos, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Until next time, keep it between the lines. Safe travels, everyone.